This video will work through problem 15.1 from Gapenski's Healthcare Finance 6th edition. Okay, in problem 15.1, we're given the probability of 5 different scenarios with their associated NPV. And the question is, what are the project's expected NPV and standard deviation of the NPV? So the expected NPV you get by just taking the weighted average of the NPVs for each of the possible scenarios. So we're going to create another column here that's going to be the probability times the NPV. So I'm simply going to say, create a formula here that multiplies the probability times the NPV. Copy it down. And the expected NPV is going to equal the sum of those values. And so the expected, let me just make that, pretty that up a bit. So the expected NPV for the project is $30,000. Okay, so given that, we want to now find the standard deviation. So in order to find the standard deviation, we have to find the variance. And the variance is going to be the probability for each of these scenarios times the NPV of the scenario minus the expected NPV squared. So I'm building a formula that's going to take each of these elements, right? And this will allow me, and then at the end, what I'll do is sum all of them together, and that will give me the variance. So I can just copy that down, and let me just, let's say, the variance is going to be equal to the sum of all these, and that's a big number. And then the standard deviation is just the square root of the variance. And so let me pretty this up a bit. So the standard deviation is 236,220. Okay, part B asks, should the base case analysis use the most likely NPV or the expected NPV? Explain your answer. So the most likely NPV is the 120, right? We have a 50% chance of getting 120. Everything else is less than that. However, we use the expected NPV, which is 30,000 for the base case. So we use, when we build our base case and we do our sensitivity analysis, we'll be using the assumptions that would drive a $30,000 outcome.